Okay, I'm reloaded. This is Big Dappuccino here. This is odds and ends number two. Trying to make this as short as possible. One of the reasons why I started odds and ends because I noticed that I was documenting 5 packs, not just showing them in the pack, but I was going back and looking at the cards because there's certain castings, especially for Matchbox, because they don't show the cards on the back, in which I would have to go through and kind of show off their kind of castings a little bit because they're underrated and be some good cards in there. Unlike Hot Wheels, where you'll see in the 5 packs, you will see the cards listed. So and I have some loose cards that I can went back and I kind of did some information on. Just something different that some people don't do on their channel. So this is odds and ends number two. This isn't gonna be that long, but trust me, I got some content coming up that's going. It kind of blew my mind, but it's gonna blow some people's mind if you into the hobby because I had a good haul this week. I'm not even gonna front. I think had one of the best hauls I think I had in a long time. So stay tuned to the content that we'll have in a couple of days. It might be a two-parter for the next show and tell. But further ado, let's get into this 5 pack. Um, yeah, this is the meter made. In the last video, I just said it's a fantasy casting, a meter, a meter made, but it's spelled different. For regular meter made is MAID, and they try to be kind of creative and spelled it meter made with MADE. So I got several of these. They usually come in the police pack, and the meter made debuted in NBX Adventure City 2015. That was the first Adventure City. This is only the second. Okay. Well, this is City Adventure. It's not the same thing. This is the first recolor for this, first color for this year. And so it's the first time it's appeared this year. And it's a security car. It's got a little lunch pail back there or something. Toolbox. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Next, we got this Honda Civic hatchback. I didn't get no. This is just the third recolor. I didn't get a debut on that. And I dropped the ball. I dropped the ball on this one. I don't know. It is 17, right? Excuse me. Yeah. I think this is the first color for this year. No, it's the third. It's the third recolor for this year. And it has tail lights, headlights. You can see the Honda badge and the wheels. If I remember right, I did this in a previous video where I did my Honda showcase. You can go back and look at it. This is designed by Ray Osada, if I'm correct. When he was at Matchbox. He's killing it. To be honest, I don't see why they can't cross-platform design, because you know that Hot Wheels and Matchbox are owned by Mattel. So, and they do. People think they're rivals, or they are in a way, but I think pretty much part of the same family. Designers go back and forth and so forth. Even though recent information says that they kind of keep their designers anonymous now. So it's weird. Uh, Next, we got the 15 Mercedes-Benz GLE Coupe that debuted at NBX Road Trip 2018. This is the sixth recolor for this year, and that's this one. The one I couldn't, on the video, I couldn't figure out what it was, but I said it was German, and I'm correct because Mercedes-Benz is German. It got that look. I don't know if these dimensions is correct, the way the roof and stuff is, but it may be because it's a crossover. Crossovers try to have that car looking thing. Car look with a Jeep body, kind of 4x4ish, but not like station wagon, minivan type. I don't know. They try to do a lot of elements. Soccer mobile. I like the color though. Wheels is nice too. Like I said, one of Matchbox's main downfalls is their use of plastic all the time. Wish they would do more metal. You know, these wheels are cool. Tail lights. You can see the Mercedes-Benz symbol and the headlights. No information on the design. With the newer ones, I think over the past 5 years, on a Matchbox Wiki, there's no info on the designers. So that's the way it is. This next one, we had a child wagon, which started off as the Childmobile in NBX Adventure City 2013. This is the third recolor for this year. It's a fantasy casting. I was debating giving this thing away, but it's kind of cool. Now looking, they do a different theme for every one. Like one is seafood, the other one is like ice cream, or one is this one's tacos, of course, Mexican food. One that's probably like Chinese food or something like that, or pulled pho, what they call pho or whatever. That's cool. I like that feature right there. Glass is cool. It's a fantasy casting. Service vehicle. It could be used diorama if I used it. And last but not least is what attracted me to this in the get-go. Because I'm like, yo, this is a GM truck. I didn't know if it was a Chevy or GMC but it turned out to be the Cadillac Escalade. So, which is in the same family. They use the same body design. I don't think the Cadillac Escalade, I think, has different lights on your pack. And this is the white 2015 Cadillac Escalade that debuted in 2018 NBX Road Trip. The second recolor for this year. The first one was a metal flake dark gray. I don't know, seeing the grill is kind of cool. The headlights. Got the tail lights. The only designer I've seen with an Escalade, I think, is Jada. And I hate Jada toys. I hate to say it. They're trying to step their game up. And they had that Fast and Furious They do good on like I think 1 through 18 or 1 through 43 larger size cars, but 164 they suck. They're trying to step their game up though now. It's like they're trying to jack M2 style a little bit, but it looks more like ground pounders, like kind of cartoonish, kind of rat finkish type stuff. But yeah, you see the tail lights, you see the headlights, you see the grill indicators. Only other company I seen, I think it's some kind of 3D printing company that makes an Escalade that looks perfect. I think Escalade is supposed to be bigger than this, to be honest, because it looks humongous in person. It looks humongous. I mean, especially the roof looks humongous. And I'm sure this is a 155 or 164, 161 or something like that. Because their scale is not always the same. They say it's a 164 up here. I should have looked. See if they show different scales. Because Matchbox is known for doing that. That's the only one where I see it says 164. But they're known for having different scales. Even though it's supposed to be basically 164 cars. Find out the cars are 151 and 155 and 161 and all types of crazy stuff. Oh well. Let's do these loose models. Because I decided to document, because some of these you're not going to see up here anymore. In fact, I'm going to change the second line too. Some of them are going to stay, and some of them are going to leave. This ID Chase, it might stay, even though it's on the main line. That this is going to end up somewhere else. The Hot Wheels Cena. Of course, this Cena is going to got to find a place for that. That's green light, so that's going to stay. Green light's been here for a while. Might put them up. Some other stuff up here needs to go too. But oh well. When you see it next time, it'll be different up here. It's about time. Twin Mill was created by Guilford in 1969. It was retooled in 1998. This is Mystery Models Series 2 2020 first color for this year. I usually don't mess with Mystery Models, but I looked up and picked it up. I was kind of bored. Wasn't too much there. I really wanted some M2, but I couldn't see none at the Walmart at that time. So I don't know what's going on with M2. I don't know. Next week I might switch it up because I've been going to Walmart and Target. I might go to Hobby, try to hit Hobby Lobby and see if it's open. 2020 Mystery Models #1. This is the first time this casting been used in 2 years. It was debuted in 2004, first editions, realistics, and was designed by Dave West, and that's the Ford GT concept. Again, another Mr. Mouse car. It's not too much going on. The designs is cool. The light bar is cool. The interior is even cool. It has no headlights. It has no tail lights. The basic tooling or casting is cool. Plastic base. Nice wheels though. Nice wheel combination color. I like the contrast when they do this. The black with the because when I play video games and I got design cars, that's usually what I do. If I have a chance to change it up, the design of the car, so kind of sticks out. Next, we got the Alpine. I don't know how to pronounce that. Another stereo company is called Alpine, but it's probably Alpine A10 cup from the factory. Oh, it debuted in factory fresh, designed by Tyler Charest, I think. And this is 2020 Race Day Matchbox Edition. I think I had the other one too. It's cool. I told you this is really Renault. And for some reason they're using the model name. I guess I remember Alpine was kind of like their race car, one of the top models or something. So it was like what BMW has M, and Mitsubishi has Rally Sport. It's that type of deal. This is what they had. I guess I already theorized because the car that I know from Renault was back in probably the 80s. Was it 80s? Maybe it was sold in 90. Was the Renault Alliance. That was the best selling car they had in the States. And it was known as a bucket. So next we got this blue Ford pickup 1935 that debuted in 2019 MBX construction. Why? I don't know. And this is from the MBX Highway 2020 series. I think I have one other of this. It looks like a shop truck. Look like something you would see. It's a rat rod, but it looked like something that you see outside a garage. Like in probably the deep south or west coast. It was mainly the west coast. I'll take that back. It's like a rat rod / truck. So it's like a unique shop truck. They probably don't use this as a shop truck. The wheels are pretty cool. Match. So it's like a custom hot rod. And next, this is the Honda 76 Honda Civic MBX Highway is when it debuted this year. This is the first color. And the design is not listed. Like I said before, headlights. Look at all that detail. Headlights, symbol, tail lights. The casting is nice, man. And you see Honda on the back. It's got that ugly peg thing through the back though. Too bad they don't trade up, man. Maybe this will become, and I always forget they have the moving parts, which I hardly find. The ones that come in the box or come in the card with a box. I don't have them in my location. They're supposed to be at Walmart, but my area is not known for diecast. So usually if you're on the West Coast or Deep South, well, I should say Gulf states like Florida, Florida, probably Georgia, South Carolina, Tennessee ain't really, but North Carolina too. Probably states where car culture is big. Arizona, West Coast. Well, it borders on Mexico, but it's states like that where car culture is big. They get everything, man. Their Walmarts are incredible. Of course, this is that NASCAR. I think is this Kyle Chase? Chase Elliott? Yeah, this Chase Elliott. Mm, Little Caesars joint. Camaro. NASCAR Authentics, which their their parent company is Lionel Racing. It's a Mountain Dew. That's what I like, Mountain Dew. You know, it's not probably good for you. Oh well. It's a pretty cool car. And my favorite color, one of my favorite colors is orange, so oh well. And of course the 72 Gran Torino Sport. And from the main line, it was in 2011 new models, the casting. Of course, this is, oh, it was designed by Brandon Vetusky. Vetusky, I think. I guess that's his name. And this is, of course, 2020 Motor City Muscle, which is part of the Fast and Furious, ongoing Fast and Furious car culture series. This was the car that was in Fast and Furious, which is the fourth movie, and it was driven by a character named Phoenix Rise. He had a mohawk, and he had, I think, like a Russian sickle, hammer and sickle tattoo on. He was a wild character. It's a cool car, man. But it was more cars that was featured in that series that I can't find. One of them, well, the Ford Lightning truck, the red one, that was anything driven by Paul Walker, Brian O'Connor is going to be hot, and that was in the first movie. And it's a Buick GNX, which is a new tooling, which is red hot, and that was, of course, from the fourth movie too. And Vin Diesel, Don Toretto drove that. So that's pretty much it, man. This is the calm before the storm, man. The next content I give you, I'm telling you, it's gonna be something, man. So I want to thank the subscribers for subscribing. Um, of course, this hobby, man, it's kind of like my pastime. Some people use this car collecting thing to make money. That's not my focus. I just like sharing with the community. Um, like I say, everything comes out my pocket. I'm not sponsored by anybody. So I appreciate the subscribers I do have. And if you're viewing this channel for the first time and you like the content, please subscribe and hit the notification button, because like I always say, it's not the best diecast channel, but it's far from being the worst. And we're going to come with some good content for you. Hopefully you get an idea of some things to collect that make your collection different from what everybody else is doing. Like I said, be a leader, not a follower. Sometimes don't go after the treasure hunts. If you find them, fine. You know what I'm saying? Don't go after car culture all the time. There are other brands that you can go for that, believe it or not, are kind of cheaper if you especially go on the aftermarket, secondary market, buy some of these cars online from Amazon or eBay. You can probably find a deal on some of Johnny Lightning or Green Light or even Tomica cars that you wouldn't probably believe. But with that said, it's just showing a little love to the diecast. Until we do show and tell 68, This is Big Dappuccino signing off. Peace and blessings, and everybody stay safe.